Hey guys, what's up? The Avengers Infinity War trailer is out, and I literally just fell out of bed. You might have noticed the hair, and also it's been like 2 months since I last did a vlog. A lot has happened in the last couple months. How you guys doing? What's up? We're gonna go watch it, or at least I'm gonna go watch it, and then you'll probably just see a hard cut because I don't actually like to do reaction videos because, let's be honest, reaction videos are kind of BS. People know they're being filmed and they're just more like performances. But that's not the point. The Infinity War trailer is out. We've been waiting like 3.5 years for this since like 2014, and this is going to be amazing. So here we go.
Who the hell are you guys?
So, I've had some time to process it. It's been a few hours. Just got off with Just Too Good on his podcast. That was pretty awesome. But I've got Nick here, Epic Nick 100. Say hello to his unrecognizable icon of a smiling llama.
Hi.
Yeah, so it has been 3.5 years, Nick, since the Phase 3 roster was announced when we recorded that vlog.
It's been 3.5 years since we did that vlog.
Yeah, and so now we're here. Time has passed. It's been 3.5 years, and this trailer's out.
Two release dates have been switched.
And oh my god, this trailer is amazing. Here we go with my awkward reflection as I hold up my camcorder every time the screen goes to black. But this planet, this alien world, we still don't know what it is. I'm guessing this is not a nightmare sequence, and because a lot of people have said that this is probably still Tony's nightmares, but at this point, because we're actually at Infinity War and Thanos is here, I kind of feel like we're beyond nightmares.
I feel like that would be repetitive.
Yeah, either way, this shot of Bruce Banner landing in the Sanctum Sanctorum, that looks fantastic. Can't wait to see if he actually, like, you know, reverts back to Bruce Banner himself, or if Doctor Strange and Wong have to actually subdue him.
Or if Thanos punched Hulk so hard he turned back into Bruce Banner.
Right. And then this scene, which was, unfortunately, like I saw on a set photo, between Wanda and the Vision. This is super cool. I wasn't expecting him to actually still have the Mind Stone visible in this scene, but it still looks friggin' awesome. What is this room, Nick, that Thor is in? I honestly thought that it might be the ship that he's on at the end of Thor Ragnarok, partial spoiler, where it looks like...
Oh, you're talking like when he's like holding the thing together?
Yeah, it looks like it could be like the Collector's Vault. I mean, any number of things. I don't know. It looks really cool, though.
I think that is actually...
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's from the scene where he's talking to the Guardians.
Yeah, that's the Milano, and I'm an idiot. Got it.
No, it's not technically the Milano. The Milano blew up.
Whatever ship the Guardians are on.
It's a different ship.
Whatever. Yeah, I love this shot of the Hulkbuster arm and Bruce right there, finally meeting up with Natasha again. By the way, the dialogue. The intro dialogue and the music score. And I don't know why she doesn't have eyebrows in this shot. Like, they're just not visible. The whole intro sequence dialogue of there was an idea, and that entire line from the first Avengers, quoted by all the core Avengers. What a perfect...
And Vision for some reason.
Yeah, and Vision. What a perfect way, though, to open this trailer. What more do you want?
It comes full circle and it makes sense.
And the music that plays after, and they actually show the full Marvel logo almost. Oh my god! This is just such a perfect trailer. I really wish I hadn't watched the leaked Comic-Con footage, but oh my god, is it so great to see so much of what we saw in full HD and then some. I mean, Bruce Banner and Tony and the Sanctum Sanctorum and all of these things. Did I mention my dog is sitting on me? I love that we get to see Peter's Spidey sense here. How freaking cool is it? Peter Parker on a bus, and then he looks up and there's Thanos' ship. Like we have to still...
No, it's not a ship. It's Thanos' spinning exercise wheel. What the hell is that?
It's a form of a ship, Nick. It's in the air. You know, it's an aircraft.
But this isn't Interstellar. Everything doesn't have to move in a circle.
Nick, shut up.
I'm kidding.
But... I just can't believe that we actually have Spider-Man in the MCU. I mean, we have to kind of just take a step back and appreciate that again. Because now here we are actually in Infinity War, and he is going to be going up against Thanos, the Black Order, and Dude, I'm like fanboying out again. It's getting pretty bad. I love this suit. This is obviously straight from the set photos that we all saw. This shot of them in New York. That looks awesome. It's cool to see Wong actually using his abilities more. We didn't see a whole lot of that in Doctor Strange. No idea where this is or who all the dead people are, but there's Loki with his shenanigans again, and he's got the Tesseract.
It might be Xandar.
Is that Xandar? It actually
It might be.
It looks like Xandar, man.
It could, or it could just be, like Thanos after he like storms Thor and Loki's ship.
What's even better about this sequence, like actually seeing this shot in full HD, Loki's wearing the same costume, and I won't have to make a new figure. Confirmed.
And also that confirms Loki snagged the Tesseract in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah,
before
he
did. Caused Surtur to be reborn or whatever.
Well, spoilers. There goes that.
The
Dude,
movie's been out for a month. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Well, I'm probably not going to censor that. The Thanos.
Free speech.
Thanos coming through this freaking breach. Oh my god. And it's so great because there are so many actors that get lost in CGI characters. Like, you can't even recognize them. That's Josh Brolin's face! But it is so exciting to finally see Thanos fully realized, no teasing, no BS. There he is. And he's not wearing his armor, but that's okay. I guess
it's okay. He's too cocky. He has the Infinity Stones now. He doesn't need it.
He's beyond armor, right? That's what the Russo bros say. And honestly, could we have just kept
it's a spiritual journey. That's actually what one of them said.
They're brilliant, both of them. They're incredible filmmakers. But could we have kept the armor? That would have been great. Either way, I'm still so excited. He looks incredible, regardless of what some people say he looks like. I've actually seen some controversy where people really dislike how he looks. I think he looks amazing. But he needs the helmet for sure, at the very least. Anyway, seeing the full Iron Spider suit on Thanos' what Nick? What did you call it? His spinny wheel ship? Whatever the hell. Yeah. We saw this shot leaked, but oh my god, it's so freaking fantastic! Look at that! It's so damn good. It looks like something out of a cinematic. I mean, like a game cinematic. It's oh my god.
I hope for the Spider-Man PS4 game we get like an alternate skin.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok spoiler. I might make that into an alternate face. I don't know yet. That shot looks amazing. You got one of the members of the Black Order throwing a spear, or whatever the hell her weapon is, straight at Steve Rogers, and get this man a shield. There he is, Captain America. Another shot we saw leaked, but still so freaking cool. And the Hulkbuster is back. That is so awesome. No idea if I'll be doing a new Hulkbuster, but I love the design. It looks even better than Age of Ultron. All the clear upgrades and changes that have been made look fantastic. Natasha and her blonde hair, that's a thing. And Doctor Strange again. I won't be making a new Doctor Strange figure, it looks like, either, because he's got the same costume, which is actually great for me. But anyway, this whole fight sequence in Wakanda looks amazing. What are these things called again, Nick? I saw it. I heard it in a breakdown video this morning, and I completely forgot. All I know is that
I don't know, actually.
They potentially have the ability, like they might be telepaths to some extent, but or at least that's an ability they had in the comics, but they might not have it in this movie. I don't know, but they're definitely.
Let's be completely honest, nobody cares. They're
throwaway. Yeah, they're throwaway like video game villains that just don't matter. They're still really cool though, and definitely even cooler than the Chitauri for sure. And look at this shot of Thanos fighting Spider-Man. This is in a movie. This is real. It is so damn great. I really wish I could like play the trailer and its music without getting Content ID, but.
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Either way, this shot of Vision getting the Mind Stone yanked out of his head, we all knew this was coming. I mean, this has been a given for God knows how long at this point, since like 2015. And then it looks like Thanos. God, look at that shot! My God! That shot of Thanos, like, right standing above Tony in his new suit, by the way, that is the best Iron Man suit ever. I mean, out of every Iron Man suit that has come before, it looks even better, fully realized. Outside the set photos, that looks incredible. I mean, my God. Yeah, and then you can see, seeing this shot not leaked, Thanos only has 2 of the gems. So the Russo brothers have been constantly pushing that this is going to be a heist movie. And, yeah, I don't think they were lying, because he's still missing 3.
He's missing 4.
4?
There's six
Right.
Infinity.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm just looking at the 3 slots, like, from the shot.
There's one on the thumb, too.
Right, that's right. Man, so yeah, he's only this must be earlier on in the movie then if he only has 2. Assuming that...
He's still not going to get them all.
Yeah?
I don't think he will, because
You don't
the set
think he
photos
will?
for Avengers 4 hint at time travel.
But how lame... Dude, how lame would it be if we got all the way to Infinity War and Thanos didn't get all the gems for at least one sequence? I think that would suck.
Oh, I'm sure he would, but then I'm pretty sure somebody would get a hold of the Time Stone and then thus lead to Avengers 4, where we've seen the actors in like their Avengers 1 costumes. There are set photos that are mimicking like the 1940s. So they're going to be doing something.
Do you know how long I have waited to see Thanos punch Iron Man? Anyway, this shot of Wakanda about to go up against Thanos' forces, and you have Falcon screaming as he flies overhead, shooting it at all of them. I mean, and the final shot of Cap with his new Black Panther gauntlets, and you have the Black Panther cast behind him, at least one of the main characters. I forget her name. Nick, do you remember that character's name?
I don't know her character's name in the movie, but
yeah.
she plays Michonne on The Walking Dead.
She looks really great too, and especially in the trailers, looks like a really great character. Finally, we got Hulk in the background, and also we've got Bucky and Natasha behind him as well.
And War Machine.
Don't forget Rhodey. He's probably going to die, but that's going to be awesome too.
Bucky has a new arm. There's no star on the shoulder.
No star anymore, but it looks like he has the same gun from Civil War. I would know.
I'm sure he does.
I would know. I made an inaccurate version of it in Lego. Falcon in the background looks amazing. And this final shot is just so cool. And I don't even care about Content ID, man. Oh, man. That is so satisfying. And then this final shot with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Who the hell are you guys? There they are, a customizer's dream, wearing all the same costumes, so I don't have to make a new Gamora, Mantis, Rocket, or Drax. So that's awesome.
Probably Star-Lord.
Yeah, I'll be making a new Star-Lord and Groot, though, for sure. I love this
Groot,
shot.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, I absolutely love this entire shot. I can't wait to see the rest of this scene. And I'm also very curious to know what version everyone at Comic-Con was shown, because nobody obviously reported Thor having an eye patch in this scene.
Well, okay, I'm pretty sure they did that at Comic-Con to avoid Thor Ragnarok spoilers.
Obviously, but I'm wondering if they had a whole separate scene shot, if this is separate from the trailer, if he had a CGI that people who are only seeing it
They either digitally removed the eye patch and then put on like another eye, like they did for a lot of the trailers for Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Or they just filmed the scene twice.
Yeah, so I'm curious.
Like film one specifically for Comic-Con and then have this like wide release.
Dude, also I have to know, what happened to all the Asgardians? Are they dead?
No, well, that's what I think that shot is, with Loki holding up the Tesseract.
But he seems pretty proud of himself to be walking among the people that he has strived so long to rule over. Like, I question if those are Asgardians.
A common theme with all the movies so far that Loki's been featured in, Loki cares about himself above anybody else.
Fair enough,
but I actually start out fighting for like the good guys, but then he's like, oh shit, Thanos might kill me. I might as well just give it to him.
Yeah, but that would be really lame if they just like went back on all the character development we had in Thor Ragnarok for him. That would suck. Either way, all of this looks incredible. The culmination of the MCU.
10 years waiting.
This is surreal, Nick, that we are already here. It's already been 3.5 years since we recorded that announcement vlog when Marvel hosted that event in LA showing all the logos before we even knew that Infinity War was going to be its own movie and Part 2 was going to have its own spoilery subtitle. I mean, before everything, that was before we even knew Spidey would ever make it into the MCU.
That was before it was announced.
That was before everything, and here we are.
I'm trying to remember, because weren't these movies like announced in like October, November of 2014, and then like in March of 2015, it was announced that Spider-Man would join the MCU.
This trailer is something out of a dream, and they have nailed everything. The Russo brothers are some of the best filmmakers of this generation. I mean, my God. I absolutely cannot wait to see Infinity War, Avengers 4, how they conclude so many incredible stories by so many incredible actors portrayed. you know, so incredibly well. It's seriously going to be something incredible.
I can't wait to like I can't wait to like spend 2 weeks binging all the movies.
I don't even know if I'm going to do that because I'll be so busy with the figures. I think what I'll do is if I end up doing that, I'll do it while I work on figures and just kind of glance up at my screen every so often. That would cost a lot of money if I don't have them all on like Blu-ray or DVD though. I have to dig up a lot of those copies.
Yeah, I don't even have all of them. I only have like one Phase 1 movie.
Yeah, like I know I don't have like the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk. I think I would skip that. I know I don't have like Thor: The Dark World among other ones. But
I'm pretty sure you get it pretty cheap on like at Best Buy.
Either way,
Hardy, what do you think?
and this is
21 million views in 9 hours.
I mentioned there might be
a million likes.
I mentioned there might be a jump cut, and that I would run out of time. And this is the part where we're gonna have a jump cut. So Nick, say goodbye.
Bye.
And it's now several more hours later, and it's almost 1 a.m. And I'm back from a night out, and we're now going to talk about all the custom minifigures and showcases and where they're at, because I'd like to give you guys as thorough of an update as I can before I probably likely won't vlog for like another month or two. Hopefully not. Anyway, so the desk is kind of a mess. It's I set all my figures back up pretty recently, and then they just all fell over again, and I give up. But good news for Thor Ragnarok: the end is in sight, and I can see it happening. By the way, I didn't address Christmas decorations back already, and this means they're here to stay for like 6 to 7 months, if not longer. Either way, yeah, so Thor Ragnarok, got a Christmas tree, by the way, that's also really cool. Thor Ragnarok is going really well. I've made a lot of progress on the Hulk. My god, this has been one hell of a project, but I'm finally down to the point where I'm just working on his battle axe, and as soon as I paint the detail on this side, and then also the detail on this side, he will finally be done. So that's great. But then Valkyrie, I did make a lot of progress on, and pretty much as you can see, I just have to I have to do her legs, and then she'll be done and ready to go as well. And Loki has already been done for a while now. He's still kind of in his Thanksgiving pose. I literally just went to go grab these off my studio and just kind of threw them all on my table. But yeah, and then Hela, she's been done as well. I'm not going to be making any of her sword things because I really just don't care. I really just wanted to make her main costume, and I think I really did a great job, and I figure I'm super proud of it. And then Thor has been done for quite a while as well. It's really just been Hulk and Valkyrie that I've been primarily working on. So yeah, anyway, the Flash, pretty much still at the same point he was in the preview photo, and literally what you saw in the preview photo was all I had done, because there's like nothing else going on here. Just pretty much what you saw in that photo is what I had done, which is pretty much just a repeat of what I already said. Got Aquaman, still haven't started on him, but he is still there, the blank slate. And Batman is also over here with Lego's legs still. And then also, where did I put Wonder Woman? Is she here? No? I thought I had her over here. Yeah, Wonder Woman, I pretty much did the entire figure except for her back and her legs. And her legs, and well, pretty much most of the figure is just a copy of my BVS figure, except with the one difference that the straps are inverted. And I did make a better sword this time around that actually has detail on it and has the proper shapes and all that stuff. Yeah, Wonder Woman. You could kind of see her in the Thanksgiving photo. But this is pretty much the new Justice League Wonder Woman with no back yet, and the BVS legs. So, going pretty well there. And then also, what else? Oh yeah, I made Thor's swords, which were super time consuming to make. By the way, you'll see these in much greater detail in the showcase, but that took a while to do. Yeah, so Justice League, Thor Ragnarok, Last Jedi, when is all of it happening? So, basically, what I decided I'm going to be doing, well, when I say what I decided I'm going to be doing, you guys, if 2017 has been any indication, what I decide I'm going to do is not always what actually happens, albeit CW, Customs, and Savitar, which still could happen one day, because the sculpt does exist. It's just scheduling and time does not line up for either me or Sonder. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, Thor Ragnarok, gonna be finishing it up here in like the next week. Hopefully, that would be fantastic. I have literally a pair of legs and detail on an axe to do. And what's even better is I finally got some decent reference for Valkyrie's legs, and not just like the front from the trailer, but the sides of her legs too. So I'll be using that, and going to be getting pretty much that'll be what I'll be doing tomorrow or today for when I post this. So the Thor Ragnarok showcase is definitely happening. I mean, that's like super close at this point. But then in terms of everything that follows, Justice League, The Last Jedi, so Justice League, will be my next project. I'm going to move forward with Justice League. To those of you that have stuck around to this point in the vlog, I would really like to ask if you would like me to make Steppenwolf. Because, God, even me and Justin were talking about this on the podcast. He, it's so cool seeing him in the BVS deleted scene. Oh my God, he's going to be the first villain that comes down to Earth from Apocalypse, and he's Darkseid's uncle and everything. He was pretty cool in Justice League, but they didn't really give him much of a story. They only alluded to Darkseid. He was just kind of, unfortunately, the CGI villain that we were all led to believe he was going to be. As cool as he looked, as awesome of a depiction he was, from the comics, it was, very baseline. And so I'm questioning if I'm going to be making the figure or not. Similar to Ares, but it kind of sucks because I really wanted to make Ares over the summer, but then we realized that, first of all, I didn't want to make Ares entirely, and we didn't know if that's actually how he was going to look in the movie. Sure enough, I dodged the bullet by not making him, because what I would have made would have been a total concept art figure, because his actual movie appearance, you guys know, was not what we were sold as a DC multiverse action figure. So anyway, to kind of fill that gap of like making a figure using one of Lego's like light up minifigs like these things, like the keychain things, I was going to do Steppenwolf, obviously, and I mean maybe I will. But anyway, so the question I want to pose to you guys is, would you want me to still make Steppenwolf? Because you have to realize, if I make Steppenwolf, that's time that I could be spending making Rey and Kylo Ren before moving on to Infinity War, Luke Skywalker. I could maybe kick out a few Last Jedi figures before I have to drop everything in by the end of December and get started on Infinity War. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought. I mean, I might not make Steppenwolf. I might just stick to the core Justice League members. Because they're already going to take enough time as it is. I've already made, obviously, significant progress on The Flash, on Batman, and Wonder Woman, so I'll be able to, finish them up real quick. And Superman is going to be really interesting, nailing Henry Cavill's likeness, but Superman will more so just be, paint work that I have to do. But then in turn, it's just more so like Aquaman and Cyborg that are going to be the really time-consuming challenges on top of what would also be Steppenwolf. So, I'm trying to be as conservative as I can with time. So, how much did you guys like Steppenwolf? Do you really want to see a figure of him? I mean, I could, I think he's, like I said, I think Steppenwolf is a really cool character. Darkseid's uncle, the new god from Apocalypse. And he was presented as such in the movie, just, they didn't mention any of that. So, I mean, maybe. We'll see. Just let me know what you guys think, for those of you who stuck around that really want to, that really care. So there's that, and then also Infinity War. Yeah. So I think I was going to take today as the opportunity to announce the official list for what the Infinity War showcase will potentially look like, and then I forgot. So that was that. I might still do it like today. Maybe I already have. I don't know. Still figuring out. I mean, honestly, I'm still figuring out the list for myself. I know I'm not making the Black Order. So to those of you that have been asking about, who might be wondering, I'm not making Thanos' adoptive children. I don't care. I mean, if the movie changes my opinion, great, then I'll make them afterwards. But for right now, it's going to be Thanos and the Avengers. So yeah, and then based on, what we, already talked about in the trailers, there are going to be some stand-in figures, because even though Volume 2 took place 4 years before Infinity War, they're all still wearing the same outfits. So I will not be just remaking Gamora and Drax and Rocket for no reason, and Mantis too. I wouldn't make those figures any differently, now than I would have, I already made them like a few months ago, and so there's not much that I would go back and change. I just made those figures. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, covers most of it. Most of it. Yeah, I feel like there are things I'm forgetting. Things that I really, really wish I should. Oh, Yeah, the Crisis on Earth X crossover, that happened. That was fantastic. I mean, good God, there were some horrible, cringeworthy, god-awful scenes in that crossover that I just could not stand. But then I actually, you know, really, when they got to the finale, that was honestly, that might have been the best episode, you know, superhero, like that might, of all the superhero shows, that might have been the best episode the CW has ever produced. The conclusion to the Crisis on Earth X, you know, like the finale episode. So anyway, I've got some foodies in the oven that is ready in like 30 seconds. So I'm going to end this vlog now. Hopefully I will vlog at some point in the near future, but you guys know I'm just using time sparingly and trying to figure out what I should do next on a regular basis. And I think that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye.